Oh, that joke was so offensive.
What's good, people? Back again with another No Strings podcast. I am Kojo Anim.
Natty Ranx.
And we have got some more entertainment for you guys. So sit back, relax, get comfortable, and get into this conversation with us. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the No Strings pod. Also, Kojo Anim live on YouTube. What's good, my brother?
There, man. There, how's things?
I'm liking the suit,
Yeah,
the
man.
swag.
Yeah, man. You know, you had a tracksuit last week. This is my response to your tracksuit. You know what I mean? We've got a little wars going on right now. You know what I mean? This is Manin Devoir. Manin Devoir. I don't know ever how to say this name. Is it Manin Devoir?
I don't know, man.
But shout out to him, though.
I saw him riding, is it the Reese?
Yeah.
I saw him riding one of them line bikes.
Okay, yeah.
On Oxford Street.
Yeah.
See? So even man that's making money.
Yeah. We got to get about. Yeah. Now, listen, line bikes, especially in the city, you cut through traffic, you get places easy. I remember one time I was in some mad traffic in Chelsea, and I had to get to a fitness class that I was actually coaching for. I had to park up my whip and get one of them bikes, and it actually got me there in half the time. So I was actually going to be late in the car. I had to park that up and get one of them line bikes there.
Do you believe that the line bike is only phenomenal and everyone I know uses it because it's electric?
Yeah.
Because them Boris bikes been around for time.
Yeah, they've been from blood. I'm telling you right now, if you're on a line bike, you don't feel like you're working out. On my Apple Watch, it says I'm doing mad amounts of calories, but I know I'm not pushing like that. Line bikes are a little cheat code still. They are like, you know, like back in the day, man would just get a moped and go into town or whatever. Yeah.
Bro, I've been from the crib to West End, fam.
Yeah, line bikes are the way. The first time I started using a line, I think was it like the scooters when we was in LA? We was using scooters around there. Yeah. Just to get around, it's a lot easier,
that's the thing,
harder to park.
Scooters, that's all they really have in LA. They don't really have the bikes.
Nah.
Yeah, and when I came to London, I was like, where's all these green bikes? What's everyone riding the green? Like, I noticed a lot more people on the road were riding them. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, what's with these things, brother? I jumped on one. I said, I gotta try this out. Yeah. I said, oh, it's electric, but the first thing I killed myself.
You go whoom, straight away.
I was like, whoa! I was like, what?
Yeah,
now it's like, bro, you catch me outside of one of them.
Yeah, easy.
You see me, mind your business as well.
I just don't like when, you know that bit when you meant to put your phone in, sometimes that's broken off, so then you got to try and hold your phone like that and you're cycling.
I've never believed in that. That's too flimsy, man.
Nah, I use it, man.
Is it?
Yeah. If it's stable, if one of them's tear off, then I'm not going to chance it like that. But if it's stable, then yeah. And then I'll put things in the front. Yeah, Natty Red Riding Hood, boy. Natty Poppins. I'm riding through the ends.
Oh, cool. So have you watched the boxing? Last couple of weeks, there's been a lot going on in the boxing.
Yeah. We had
Ben.
Yes.
Got his revenge?
He got his revenge, man. I think that was sensational for boxing. It's good that they kind of equaled the score. Would there be a third? Are you on seeing a trilogy or nah? What are you saying?
Something in me says there'll be a third, but when they're much older, no one, it'll be like a gentleman's thing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I think they'll be both way older, like in their 40s.
Yeah.
And when we might see that, I don't see it happening anytime soon. I think time has to pass for it to maybe mean something again. Mm-hmm. But for me, there's only one fight that really mattered, which is the first one.
Yeah.
Second one was all about bread. So Conor winning the second one's nice, but I don't believe that he fought someone that was fighting back.
I see.
Yeah, I don't think he fought someone that was fighting back. Nowhere near.
But obviously, Eubanks had got injured quite a lot from that first one, innit? Something happened to his jaw or something like that.
Whatever happened, the point is, when that fight was announced, we always like, oh my God. We weren't feeling about that second one. Okay. You've seen it already. Do you know what I mean? I think the second one was all about bread. Do you know what I mean? All about money.
But Conor definitely dominated that one.
I mean, you can dominate a fight. Would you raise your hand if you beat someone that didn't fight back?
Yeah. But you know what? I haven't seen all of that fight. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it was definitely about the bread. The purse was big on that. So So the question really is, do you think they're still gonna go and fight? Is it like retirement speeches soon, or they chilling, hanging up the gloves?
I think Eubanks done. He's not somebody that you just go and beat up on your way up. Like, he's not a journeyman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think he's done, bro. Like, I think he's done his bit. He's made his bread. He made a lot of bread from the last fight, bringing out 50 Cent, all of that. Bro. All of that's crazy. I feel like he knew he didn't have anything left. And he's like, let me just make it entertaining. And he's the master. There's no one better.
Yeah.
Maybe Floyd. But outside of Floyd, I don't know anyone who's so majestic when it comes to selling a fight. Or how they articulate themselves and speak and getting the other person wound up, bro. Like, he's the master, and his dad was brilliant. So I think the fairy tale was the movie was the first fight. The second fight is just money, man.
It was money. And they made a lot of money, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them.
They're going to make a movie about these two one day.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Yeah, this thing ain't done. They're going to make a movie about these two one day. And realistically, it will all be about the first fight.
I was just a part of a movie, the Michael Watson movie.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously Nigel Benn. Was it Nigel Benn?
Chris Eubank. They both fought him.
They both. Which one hospitalized him?
Eubank.
You're right. So kind of going off of that. And then, we kind of speak about these kind of prize fights and how, is it worth the danger? Obviously, you're coming down weight classes and you're doing all this kind of stuff. Obviously, it's not a game. You can't really play boxing. So it's like you're playing around with these things, and then we're talking about now AJ is fighting Jake Paul, and you're thinking about how worth it in terms of the money. How worth it are these fights? Because, Eubanks comes and says it's not worth it, and there's a whole big thing about that. So it's like the money's there, but obviously just being on that movie, on a set, seeing man's hospitalized and that, and people are putting themselves in the ring, is it going to be fixed, AJ and Jake Paul? Because if AJ wants to really let his hands go, he ain't gonna be doing no Mike Tyson biting gloves. If he wants to let his hand go, let's not play around. Like, he can hospitalize Jake Paul easy. So, what's your thoughts on that?
I think they're trying to make this entertaining, and it's not entertaining to me. I also am very annoyed that AJ has chosen to do this. This is just my opinion, obviously, because you're still trying to win titles, apparently. If your narrative is that you're not trying to win titles and you're done with boxing, bro, this is an amazing fight. It's one that we can all just sit back and relax. There's nothing to it. It's all about the bread. You can make it all flamboyant and get 50 Cent or whoever you want to perform and make it a circus. Because any fight with Jake Paul is a circus. It's not to be taken seriously.
Do you not rate him as a fighter still?
He hasn't fought someone and beat them. Not one person. How the hell?
Would you say he's on a... I feel like he's a step above the journeyman, though.
Why?
No? Because I don't see him getting knocked out.
He's fighting old Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
How do you go from Gervonta Davis as your opponent and then Anthony Joshua? Like, boxers don't even do that, bro. This is like playing Grand Theft Auto and you got all the cheat codes. Yeah? And you're going around thinking that you're, you know what I mean? Like, bro.
So if a man wants to fight and he's got the resources to get some of the best trainers and dedicate his whole 7 days to fighting, and he's able to generate, a big enough interest in his fights, why can we, and he's done this for years, why can we not respect him as a fighter because he didn't start when he was 12 years old?
Because he hasn't beaten anyone of his significance. Who has he beaten?
There's a lot of boxers that ain't beating nobody. Ain't no one serious.
Who? Name one boxer that we would take seriously that hasn't beaten anybody. Can't find one. All
right. What about Dillian?
Dillian White. Dillian White beat Derek Chisora.
Okay.
Dillian White also beat a former heavyweight champion. Yeah, the Aussie guy. I can't remember what his name was. The Australian youth. Dillian White went toe to toe with Anthony Joshua. Toe to toe.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a good example.
Okay.
Yeah? Like he may not have done it at the elite level in terms of winning the actual belt,
but he can
most
fight.
fighters don't win belts.
Dillian can scrap. You know what I mean? He gets in there and he gives people a run for their money, but he's not winning championships and he's not winning no titles.
No, but I never asked you if he won a title. I'm saying to you, name someone he's beaten.
So you've mentioned Derek.
Okay, check this out.
You mentioned Derek.
Hold on, check this out. Jake Paul fought, what's his name? Tommy Fury. Remember him?
Yeah.
And lost to Tommy Fury, brother. You can't say Tommy Fury without saying Love Island and some other stuff, or Tyson Fury. And he lost against him. Now you're going with AJ, bro. Hear what I'm saying to you? He hasn't fought anybody, bro. He will call out a man's mum to fight if he would sell tickets, bro.
I hear it.
Please don't put him in a serious bracket at all, bro. He is damn near the closest thing you have to a wrestler.
I would actually want to see Dillian and Jake, because I don't think Dillian would even be on this joke fighting either. I think he would pretend that he's on the joke fight, and then when he's just gonna brock him up.
You're a pussy. He'll take it to the street, but you're a pussy.
Yo, that would be a good fight to see.
For me, I just feel like AJ is the one. The message from Eddie Hearn is, AJ wants to fight for a world title. He wants to be, get back to the top of the tree. Financially, this isn't about finances. AJ is not struggling for bread.
But you don't know what he's trying to do with the bread.
No, but hold on. I'm saying to you, the bread is there 4 years later. It's AJ. AJ's brand is, whether he's still fighting or not, we ain't not going to want to go and see AJ.
But he's done enough of these things for his career and stuff. He's tried to do it all that way. I think now he's actually just trying to have fun, man.
But my point
he's just trying to have fun with it. He's out in clubs. He's at slow jam events. He just wants to be outside and just have fun with it.
Hold on, you can do that when Jake Paul is your next fighter. You can grind at the party, bro. Yeah, you can put champagne and you can do all that when Jake Paul is your next fighter. But tell him to do that when Usyk.
I think most heavyweights have already accepted.
About him raving.
Yeah,
he didn't even get a trim for Usyk.
Yeah, he was locked in. He was locked
like locked in, bro.
Yeah, Usyk is a different breed, though.
He's Usyk a boxer. He's a fighter. He's someone to take seriously. Yeah. Please.
But I'm saying AJ has done enough in terms of like putting the career first. You know what I mean? He's tried a certain personality, persona, all this kind of. He's done enough he's done his time. I think he's just trying to have fun with this boxing thing.
You sound like you're talking about a person that's retiring.
Yeah.
So, but he's not, bro.
But who do people want to see AJ fight really now? We want to see the Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's not. He's not signing up for that. We maybe want to see Deontay, maybe, and then outside of that, we don't necessarily want to see another Usyk. So who else is really in the hat for AJ to fight?
Daniel Dubois again. You better go and get that one back. Yeah, because that's gonna haunt you. You got to go and get that one back.
Think he wants that back?
Bro, especially as Daniel ain't got a belt no more. Bro, you got to go and get that back.
Yeah. All right, he wants that. He wants that back.
Your own pride,
he wants that back. But after that one fight, now who?
Then you could do a fight in Nigeria maybe with Deontay Wilder. Two people coming back to Africa. Bro, that's going to be epic. That would be two black men.
But do you think that the Jake Paul interrupts that? He's still going to do those things. Do you think the Jake Paul interrupts that?
It interrupts it because Usyk has the belts, majority of the belts still.
Yeah.
If you're really talking about fighting Usyk, bro, you cannot fight Usyk after fighting Jake Paul. I am sorry, you cannot. It's a false sense of security. You're fighting someone that is nowhere near your level. He's not even on an amateur level. And then you're going to go fight one of the greatest to ever do it, that beat you up twice. Psychologically, you're already defeated. And you believe a warm-up fight with Jake Paul?
I don't think he's seen that as a warm-up though. I think he's just going out. It's like a showcase, bro. It's performing.
Have you got time for exhibitions? You're at the latter end of your career. Go and do the important stuff, and you can come back and do another 10 years of this. My point is,
I don't think you think his heart's still in it?
No.
Then that's why he's enjoying himself, isn't it?
So then that's fine. If that's the narrative that we're gonna go with, I'm cool with it. Like I'm saying to you, if a man comes out and says, I'm done, I just want to have fun now. Yeah, that's fine. But stop trying to convince us that there's a belt out there that you want. Listen, Anthony Joshua has got enough money that he should never be broke. It does not mean he can't go and earn 70 million and more money. Of course, you keep earning as much as you can. But you're prioritizing this over a championship fight or a serious fight. For me,
are they on the table for him though? They're not. Who said they're on the table for him?
Eddie Hearn is doing this thing, and as Eddie Hearn speaks every year, more water is being added to the strength of what he's saying. Or Anthony Joshua next year, 2006, we're going to dominate. We're going to what?
That's Eddie Hearn, though, isn't it? He got sell.
I know, but Eddie Hearn he might be talking him up for stuff that he can't do. Where's this person going to come from that he's talking about? Because the last version of Anthony Joshua haven't been great. And it's been a psychological thing.
I want to see. I listen. I have to do these. We all root for Anthony Joshua in this fight. Of course we do. But the fact of the matter is, the only ones that we really want to see, Daniel Dubois. We'd like to see Deontay in Africa will be cold. I don't think we're ever going to see the Tyson Fury fight.
And the versions of Tyson Fury won't be great.
So in reality, he's only got about 3 or 4 fights left that people care about.
So furthers my argument of just do those quickly and go back to this 50 million thing that you want to do. Because I just don't think that the order of it matters for the purse. Like for the amount that he's gonna get, I don't think the order is gonna change anything. Check this out. There's another theory. You go and get this 70 M's from fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, so now you're gonna go back to the ring and act like you're hungry. You're gonna get hurt, bro.
But you can't act like he's hungry right now because he's already up.
That's why he's not been winning. They've always said this silk pajamas thing. You can't recreate hunger when you know you're comfortable. It sounds great, but you cannot. It's physically and mentally impossible, bro, to recreate hunger, especially as you've been champion already. Yeah, you've been champion already. So what's winning another belt really going to do for you? Nothing. You're going to get 3-time world champion. That means you lost it a few times and came back. Okay, who cares about that? I don't know. But for me, I'm trying to see what's the point of trying to convince us that you still got more in you if you don't. If you don't, bro, it doesn't matter. No one's going to be angry because Anthony Joshua says, oh, I'm retiring, I'm done with boxing. We're going to say thank you for bringing the casual fan to boxing. Thank you for carrying boxing on your back for the last 15 years, bro. Since I met Anthony Joshua, before he done the Olympics, I knew that he was going to go up, blow up and do everything. That's my boy, that's my homie, and I always wish him well.
You know what's funny though, yeah? When you're winning, people love you, bro, yeah?
Yeah.
And then the moment that you're losing, bro, it must feel cold.
Yeah, but do you know what it is?
So in reality, you got to just do what the fuck you want to do.
I understand.
So if you want to go and grab that quick 70 M's, I'm going to grab that.
No, but that's what he's doing.
So he should do that.
Yes, but he also should allow people to say what they think about it. You don't get to make moves and everyone must stay silent. Who the fuck are you?
But the conversation is whether or not that is going to impact how prepared he is for these other fights. That's just the quick money he's gonna go and make, innit?
I'm just saying,
he's gonna put on a little show. He might do the biting gloves thing like Mike Tyson did, and not. I'm just saying, if he really lets his hands go with Jake Paul,
what do people do?
If he does,
what do people
then
do?
I don't think he'll get more prize fights.
What do people do to train for a fight?
They spar.
Exactly. Now, oftentimes, what kind of spar do they do?
With people that are. People that are of levels, isn't it? People that can actually
levels and similar to
the person that they're gonna fight. Yeah. So what you trying to say?
None of this is preparing for something serious, bro. That's the angle you're trying to come from. None of this fight.
So you're saying this is a waste of time?
This is all about money. And which adds water to. I
would understand more about what you're saying if, let's say for instance, okay, cool, he's fighting. When's he fighting Jake, in December? If he had a fight with Usyk or something in March or something lined up, and he's doing that as his preparation, I fully understand what you're saying. But none of these fights are even lined up. It's speculation of if he's ever gonna fight Deontay. It's what the fans want to see.
If Usyk said I want to fight you, there's no way he's fighting him in December.
No, of course not.
Why?
Because this is an exhibition with Jake Paul.
No. You know, this is what you say was like, oh yeah, let me get some head quick. I ain't got time to fuck.
Man made it lava, you know. Like, oh,
give me some head. I just want some head.
Christ.
No, I'm just bro, I told you already, this is a whole
I am very feel.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro.
No, but I don't think it makes a difference. I think if he already had that lined up, it's just a why now because you said head. But if he already had that lined up, like Usyk to fight in like March or April or something like that, and he was fighting Jake Paul as, you know, his preparation, then I get what you're saying. But right now, blood, go earn your 70, go earn your M's, bro. And then when you're ready to prep, get ready. But we want to see Deontay. We want to see Deontay in Africa. We want to see you run that Daniel Dubois back. I think he might beat him next time as well, depending. You know what I mean? And then I don't really want to see him fight Usyk again, though. I'll be real. Don't really want to see that. Don't really want to see that.
Bro, listen.
But yeah, man, make the money, man. Make the money, blood. Make the money, man. Yeah, a lot of money in boxing, bro. Especially now down in Saudi and that, bro, they've changed up the game, bro.
They have changed up the game. But the thing is, they've also created comfortable boxers. Comfortable boxers who've had 3 fights. And now they've earned 4 mil or whatever in their fight.
But these lot are putting CTE on the line, bro.
Yeah, but hear what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying to you is that you're diminishing hunger from fighters. Because people now don't have to. The worst thing to do is to get into a boxing ring when you don't have to, because you are liable to get hurt, bro. Like you said, you can't play boxing. Boxing is full of hungry people who are fighting for their families. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? So when you go in there and you got silk pajamas and you're comfortable, bro, and you can't recreate that hunger, you're vulnerable.
But that all depends on how you live your lifestyle whilst you're earning the money.
Bro, Anthony Joshua is a vulnerable fighter now, because he's trying to go back and get that hunger, that rocky training in the snow, lifting up water, chop. Bro, he's like, fuck that, bro. I got a Bentley. Where's the Bentley? Fuck that. Where's the Bentley? What I'm saying to you is, because he knows the Bentley's there, you can't tell me to take an Uber because it looks great. Like, he can't do it no more. And that's why I'm saying mentally, Anthony Joshua has never been physically vulnerable, never been slow. You know what I mean? He's as tough as they come. But his weakness has always been mentality, mindset. Anthony Joshua, for me, honestly, I can't really, maybe Dubois. But again, even Dubois, bro, I'm yet to see a fighter beat Anthony fair and square. I always feel like Anthony loses himself.
Oh, because he get knocked down and then he's thinking about what the crowd said.
No, I'm thinking his mind, whenever he goes to that, whenever he's lost, his mind's not been right. I've never seen him look normal, be right, and just lose. Anthony Joshua, for me, still hasn't been beaten by Usyk, sorry.
Usyk. Yeah, the Usyk.
Usyk for me is the only fighter that I think is beating fair and square.
Yeah.
But everyone else, I looked at Anthony Joshua and said, bro, something weren't right about you. Something wasn't normal about you. You weren't there, you weren't throwing your hands. Like everything that we know you do, you don't do.
But that's camps though as well.
Bro,
that's camps.
Bro, whatever it is, bro. Yeah, but it could also be because you got hella bread and you can't be bothered. And your body's used to the training, so that's the easy part. Right? But to physically want to go and take
I got a question for you. Do you blame... Okay, so when you got fighters like that, how much emphasis do you put on the camp, their training camp? Those, how much emphasis do you put on their training camp? Because even before, you're saying about having the right people in your ear when you're a fighter. Yeah, so you're going to have, obviously, a style of training, but you've got to have that person in your ear that's keeping you hungry as well. So I think it's heavily to do with the training camp as well. Because the fighter's just in. He's in there, he's never been at this level before. He's in there, he's trying to pattern up. So I think it's to do with the camp as well. I think it's to do with the camp, and you got to pick your camp wisely.
What does everyone say before the fight? You've got a great camp.
Yeah.
Everything's been great.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's one of the best camps you're going to see. And whoever 2.0.
Yeah, but that's the problem. It needs to be. Camp was horrible, blood. They put me in the trenches. I feel like this. I want to eat something. You know what I mean? You got to feel. That's how you should be feeling after camp.
That's how they sound on
hungry.
Fight 5.
Yeah.
On Fight 5, that's how they be talking. Fight 20, bro. Fight 30, bro. This fight was great. Camp was great. You had some really good sparring. This damn shit. You get pumping your mouth. Yeah, man. He had an STD, his girlfriend broke up with him. Do you know what I mean? All this other stuff starts coming out afterwards, and it's like, bro, This is not wrestling. You can't hype us up with some fake shit no more.
Nah, you're
you're asking us to pay for value. And all we ask is that there's a little bit of honesty, just a little bit. I don't believe in full honesty. I just think a little bit. Stop telling us you're looking for a world title.
What do you think? Quick one though. What do you think is like the most brutal type of fighting there is?
UFC. I don't watch UFC.
You think it's worse than bare knuckle?
Isn't that UFC bare knuckle?
No.
What
Bare knuckle is just hands, isn't it?
No kicking, no nothing.
I don't think so. No.
Is that it? Wait,
that's a fight. That's a fight thing now.
I don't know.
You think UFC?
What channel is that on? I don't know. Bare knuckle,
bro. Yeah, there's bare knuckle fighting. It's a thing now. They got the slap. They got the slap.
Yeah, I think
the slap one's mad, and they got one where it's like,
bro, I can't watch UFC.
Jiu-jitsu in a telebox and these things. You can't watch UFC.
Bro, I thought seeing people break bones,
it's the flying
noses, and their nose just be missing. Like a man's talking to you and his nose, not there, just big hole.
With the Lonsdale crepe, always with the Lonsdale crepe. Like they got the cauliflower ear. Like
bro, there's something I get squeamish when I watch UFC. I can't do it, bro. Knee and man.
That's a proper brutal sport. The UFC.
And for me, I can't do all of that. I don't get no excitement from none of those things. Boxing for me is a bit more of a gentleman's sport. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit more of a gentleman's sport. Do you know what I mean? It's like you just absolutely respect.
But that hunger that you're talking about before, yeah. That is something that you definitely need in UFC, because
I gotta hate you to think even like UFC. I would have to hate you.
Yeah.
You have to have killed a member of my family for me to want to do that kind of stuff.
But man's hit the deck and you're going.
There you go. And I'm trying to kill you.
Yeah, first. Genuinely. That's what I'm saying. You got to be in that mindset. I think you need, from what you're saying, you need that mindset of I'm ready to go and kill.
I think the killers, they're the killers.
In the UFC. Yeah. I think in boxing, it's all to do with, it's still to do with strategy.
Art.
And art.
It's more about, you could be a fighter and a terrible boxer. You know what I mean? You could be a good boxer and a terrible fighter. Like these are things that
So then this is what I'm saying. So with silk pajamas, you can't have silk pajamas in the UFC, but you could probably still have silk pajamas in the boxing though, with the right camp.
Yeah, no, you definitely can have silk pajamas in boxing, but I think that's to your detriment. I think it don't matter what the fuck you wearing. them niggas, first of all, them UFC niggas, I don't know what it is, but they like jeans, blood. They're jeans. Them niggas always in jeans and cowboy boots. And the black ones too, blood. They'll come out there and they'll bite you in your face.
Brother.
They'll bite you in your face.
It's the turnaround heel kick to the face, blood. The turnaround heel kick to the face. That's the brutal thing.
Like, I can't do all of that. But shout out to Anthony Joshua. Good luck to him in it, man. I think this is just nothing. It's just content. That's what this is.
Yeah,
this ain't a fight. This ain't sport. It's content. Give us something to talk about next week.
Yeah.
That's all that fight is about. Yeah, and everyone's gonna be talking about it. Same as Mayweather and McGregor. They hyped that up to the point where I actually believe they're gonna see something. Bro, you can't. It's a different.
But that's what I'm saying. They're not really fighting though. I think it's very much like.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they're not really.
So it's not to be taken seriously.
Fair dues.
Please.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. If it's not to be taken seriously, then you're doing this for the bread.
Yeah. But I'm still saying to you, if AJ lets his hands go in there, yeah, let's say sometimes in wrestling you see it and man might have just done an accident, boom, and he was meant to fake it. And then, you know what I mean? It's like, what? And man just sees red.
If AJ punches him up in round one, what have we learned?
That Jake Paul is in a fight.
No, we've learned.
That is a YouTube.
You wait for that. We've learned that Anthony Joshua just made 70 bags.
Yeah, facts.
That's all we've learned. This prepares him nothing moving forward.
No, facts.
Yeah?
All right.
But if he goes in there and it takes him 8 rounds to do it, your career done.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Your career's over.
Oh, because he's gone the distance. Interesting. Okay, I hear it from that point of view. I hear it. You know what I would have liked to see? I would have liked to see a 2v1. Both Paul brothers.
In the same night?
In the same night. That would be cold. That would be cold. Now, that would be some, all right.
There you go. That's different.
That's different now.
Do you know
what I mean? Now we're evening the playing field.
There you go. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that get a motherfucker ready. That get a motherfucker ready. Yeah. Oh, shit.
But yeah, what's the latest, man?
So basically, I want to talk about oversharing in general, online, offline, what's necessary. What's not necessary?
Yeah, I think that's what makes people drawn into, you know, you as a person on social media or whatever is being in your business. So it's like you got to know you can share a lot of a small percentage of you, but I think sometimes people leave themselves open because they share everything. So they'll share who they're dating, how long, the arguments in between, the family dilemmas. They'll share how much they're earning, how much money they got. They share too much things. I think people want to be in your business, but there's a difference of showing that 10% of you in every single dimension of that 10%, and you being comfortable with that. And then there's a period of time that you have as a boundary for yourself. And I think that's how you protect yourself from oversharing and still being, you know, entertaining to watch, because it's like reality TV, innit?
What's too much to share though?
That is all down to, okay, it's definitely down to the individual. Yeah, I think for me, I would say anything that I would be pissed off about losing is too sensitive for me to be sharing at that time. So I've got anything that I feel can be that's tangible, that can be tampered with, anything like that. So sharing where you live, that can affect you right now. Sharing something that you're a train that's already moving fast enough, people can't touch it. Like let's say you got booked in a movie, or you got something coming up and the ink's dry and you're already there. That's something you can share. But if you're in a talk with board of directors, the meetings, you know what I mean, they're saying, yeah, we're thinking about signing you next week, people can still tamper with that. I don't like sharing those kind of things. What about you?
For me, I think I don't like sharing none of it.
Yeah.
I don't like people thinking that they know me.
Why?
Because I think because information in the wrong hands can be used as a weapon, right? And I'm just talking about good shit. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I've been around long enough to know what things are most of the time. It's not all the time, but most of the time, people ain't shit. And the fact that I present my art to you, but you're more interested in me, makes me uncomfortable. I could have conversations all day about work and what I'm trying to aspire to and that kind of stuff. The moment it comes to me, right, and I'm not offering this information, if it's being pulled from me, it makes me uncomfortable.
Do you say, I'm not comfortable? Or do you just like give them a bit and hope they don't push for more?
Knowing me like you do, you know what I'll probably do. I'll probably be rude.
Yeah. yeah.
Because the reason why I'm rude is because I want it to stop immediately.
It ends the conversation. It's a full stop.
I want it to end immediately. I don't want it to be a comma and you feel like, oh, there's more to the sentence. I want you to know right now, I'm going to make you as uncomfortable as you just made me. It's never because I just want you to shut the hell up. You've made me uncomfortable, and my natural defense mechanism is to make you feel exactly how you've made me feel in that moment. Is it the right way? Hell no. But I'm just talking about my reflexes. My reflexes is to make you feel how you just made me feel.
All right.
I'm trying to mature into a more mature level of reaction.
Because different people from different cultures, backgrounds and stuff have different boundaries, even like in conversation. So I think something that's very taboo in our kind of culture is how much you're actually earning. Like, oh, how much was that? How much did you get for that? Or how much did you...
From who?
Let's say for instance, right? You went on tour or something like that, and another comedian comes up to you and says, oh, how much did you make on that tour? Do you feel comfortable sharing it with them?
Well, no. No.
Exactly.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because me and you are not the same.
But what does that mean though?
It means that all you need to know is I got my value.
Okay. Right.
And all you're ever going to get is your value. You can't now gauge what you're worth based on what I'm worth.
So that's what I'm saying. So
it's disrespectful answer question.
Okay, but that's what I mean. It's disrespectful because they're stepping on a boundary of yours in that moment. But to them, being in other scenarios or whatever, or let's say for instance, you all come up together. So think about, you don't have to say them out loud, but think about 3 comedians that were around at the same time, you're all coming up together. That's a different conversation now. Because it's like, oh, how much can we earn on a tour like that? How much what does that even look like? It's conversation. No? Why?
Because I don't care if you start the same day and end of the same day. We both have a different value. That's the reality. So
you think they're asking how much are you valued? How much are you valued right now? You think that's what they're actually asking?
Yeah, and guess what? I could think I'm funnier than somebody, but they've done more than me.
But if you had a conversation, let's say, imagine you had this conversation with someone, and then you asked them the same question, they were comfortable sharing it with you, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, no, I got X amount." Or they hear how much you're saying, like, oh no, you should go with these though, because you should actually be getting paid this amount, bro. Like, think about it in a backwards, in a different way. They're like, oh no, bro, oh, you getting that? You need to go over here because they'll pay you this amount over here.
I also lean back again and say it's a character thing. The reality is that it's disrespectful to gauge your value.
But it's a question.
I think there's jabs in the question. Yeah, I don't think that question to me will never ever be pure.
I feel like bro, this is what I'm trying to say. I have felt like that for a time until I looked at it from the other perspective. If I look at it from a point of, okay, why am I pissed off about them? I feel like they're asking what's in my, like, it feels a bit evasive, the question. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. But then if I look at it from another lens of this person's actually trying to redirect me or give me some information or some wisdom or some whatever, if it was coming from a certain person, I wouldn't look at it like that. So I'm kind of looking at it like this because I'm like, I don't really trust your intentions with this question, but I'm not pissed off at the question itself, because if it came from someone else, it might be framed in a way that I'm cool.
Fair to me is, listen, man, this is what they're trying to pay me, blah, blah, blah. Do you think I should get more? Yes.
Right.
I've managed to get an answer for myself without being invasive to what you're doing.
Understood.
Everything to do with you, the moment I want to use that, I'm disrespecting you.
I hear it.
To your face.
I hear it.
Because who do you think you are that now, to my face, you're measuring what you deserve based on what I'm doing?
But I just think we don't talk about money in our culture like that. We just don't talk about it.
Well, I think we talk about it all the time.
What? Like actual figures of how much people are earning?
I think people always go, this person's, what did they say? This person's valued at this.
Or net worth, they go off something on YouTube and shit.
All this stuff, people always throw that around. The reality is that what does that information do for you? It either inflates your ego or it diminishes your pride. Or it makes you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough, or why am I not earning that? And for the most part, art is a solo sport. It's disrespectful to hear a next man's getting this and be like, rah, I should be getting that. Guess what? I may have done shows where someone got more money than me. Whatever they negotiated is what they negotiated.
Yeah. You're not trying to see it. You're not trying to...
I'm not trying to do that. I wouldn't even be mad if I found out they got paid more than me after the fact. Because whatever I left the table agreeing,
I was happy with that, yeah.
The moment I go to promote and go, brother, why am I hearing that you gave Richard Blackwood X, Y, and Z, and I'm only getting blah, blah, blah? Bro, that's disrespect to everybody's name that I mentioned.
Yeah.
It's disrespect. Like you should never be in and not another man, but anybody's pocket. Your value is what you negotiate. People never get what they're worth. You get what you negotiate. Sometimes I say to you, bro, walk away. You might think, why Kojo telling me to walk away, bro? I'm like, I need that bread. Okay, don't walk away. Take the bread. Yeah. But I may just value you more in this moment than you value yourself. But no one's wrong here. But maybe it's not severe for me, that you get the money now, but it might be severe to you, so you might turn around. But again, when you do that, you're showing the person that this is okay. And it's very hard to go up without clear knowledge of progression.
Yeah. But this is why the messenger is important, I think. I still think because as you just said, we can have those kind of conversations, right? But if it was coming from someone else, I'd be like, I could be thinking, they just don't want me to do this, or, you know what I mean, that's their experience and X, Y, and Z. It really depends. So I think instead of, because I'm exactly like that, and I realized I had conversations with people, and they'll bring out money, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
We can have those conversations because me and you, for sake of a better scenario, me and you have never been on the same movie. Yeah,
we're not going for the same
stuff. Right? Or say like, there's gang member 1, gang member 2, right? And we're both kind of behind my man. And then I find out you got 400 and I got 100. Of course, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Of course I'm gonna be like that.
Well, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that is that why have I got paid less to do the same job?
Right.
The same job.
It means you negotiated. You didn't negotiate the same way I negotiated. But if that conversation didn't happen, then the next time, so then out of respect, I might say, don't go fuck up my bag by saying, you gave such and such XYZ. Try and negotiate your contract without messing up my bag. But at least next time, you can get paid this.
But you shouldn't have to say that. I should be able to say, okay, Natty got 400. I know that. I ain't gonna go and tell them that he got 400.
Yeah.
I'll be like, no, I'm not doing it for less than this.
Yeah. But without our conversation, you don't know to do that.
But I'm answering the question of, you can come to me and talk like this,
yeah,
because me and you are not in direct competition.
Yeah.
The moment we are, we're gonna have that conversation, and it's going to be like that.
What do you mean?
And so I'm gonna be like, well, hold on, I'm gonna start comparing, because we're going for the same thing. For me, you're saying that we should do it more, but I just feel like go and negotiate, and whatever you walk away with is what you walk away with. Or I'm the king of saying no to shit. I ain't doing that shit. No, I'm not doing that shit. I get nothing from that. The only thing that I can get from it is financial, and it ain't enough.
Yeah. Yeah. No, look, I think the money conversation, I realize we don't talk about it as like openly in our community. We don't. It's very taboo. But I think it can block us in that same regard. It can block us sometimes, because if we knew that we could potentially be getting more for this, if we frame it in a certain way, then of course we can in our next situation we can ask for that. We can negotiate differently.
Maybe people don't talk about money because they don't know how to. Like I said.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Without stepping on, without directly getting your hand in my pocket, you can find out how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
If it's pure, you don't have to think about how.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
But then instead of being rude, just ask them, why do you ask? And put it back on them.
Bro.
Why'd you ask?
When you say
how much money you making for that? Why'd you ask?
Okay, and then my response is, right, why are you moving like that? Nah, I suck your mother. You're a pussy, never liked you anyway. Banda here, coming to the christening. Brother, what I'm saying, what you're doing is delaying the inevitable. Yeah, and this is why.
So you want to get straight to the district,
bro. I'm trying to avoid this. I'm trying to avoid it. So now I'm like, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Now it's awkward. Yeah. It's gonna be awkward 5 minutes, and then we get to the shits, isn't it? Like wherever it is after the awkwardness, is the motherfucking truth. I ain't about to fucking, make you comfortable and I'm comfortable. Why would I do that? Why would you make me uncomfortable? My first thing thinking, let me sweeten this so that you're all right. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not, listen, I'm not direct and short with people to be malice at all. But I need you to know in uncertain terms
that I've clocked the disrespect.
Yes.
Yeah. I hear it.
I've clocked the disrespect, my G. Yeah, and until you address the disrespect, then it's fuck you from here. Because for me, it's like there's something about me that didn't warrant your respect, or for you to. I can't ask man that.
But then you know what? These are all like ethics around who that person's around, and it's very circumstantial, because the situations they're in, that's not disrespect. Do you get what I mean? So someone feel brazen, for someone to come and feel brazen to say it.
But we all know you can't wear the same outfit to every country.
Nah, it's true. You gotta be mindful. You gotta be socially aware.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta have some. Yeah,
bro, people who are not self-aware, they just outlandish. You jump out the window on the 9th floor.
Yeah.
And they just say
they wonder how they get themselves into problems.
That's what I'm saying. But again, I feel like money is very important, especially to black people. Do you know what I mean? And how we get it, bro, is how we get it. We already feel like we're behind as a community. So we are very naturally defensive and closed off and be like, no, you know, I can't pattern everybody with this. And also, the law of business is, you know, one wrong ingredient is you ruin the soup.
But then, okay, on the flip side to this now, because the one thing I see people very flamboyant with is their credit score. When they're in good credit, I see people very flamboyant with their credit score. You know what I mean? So they don't mind posting up the high 900s. But they obviously wouldn't post it when it was like low 4s, 5s. So your credit score isn't how much you got in your bank, but it's how it's kind of showing how you're good with money and stuff like that. Is that something that people should overshare or not?
Sorry. Niggas never give a fuck about no credit score. Let that man. Niggas don't give a fuck about it. Yeah. We all know a man that got 0 credit. Yeah, they got big whips, house. They got a beautiful family, bro. Niggas ain't never give a fuck about no goddamn credit score. Yeah, they call it the blacklist for a reason. Right? Yeah, we black and we on that list, man. And we don't give a fuck, bro. The reality is, bro. Yeah, how a lot of black people earn their money is cash, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we're gonna buy the house cash. That's what people try to do. Like, let's have it right. And I'm not saying that's the way to be, but we don't give a fuck.
But that's what I mean. People will ask. People will ask though. I think people are more easier to ask what your credit score is than how much is in your current account right now. No. You don't think so?
I've never had anyone ask me that.
What your credit score is?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Never.
So if a conversation of like what bank account you use, or you've never had the kind of conversation where someone might be like, oh, I'm here. Oh, what credit score are you, by the way? I'm about to say, excuse me?
No, I'll be like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But I get what I need.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, and, you know, I'm not saying this to tell people that's the best way of doing things, or I'm not encouraging people to have that energy. But the reality is, how I grew up, what I know around me, that's never been listen, if everybody stopped getting shit because of their credit score, then everyone will start having a better credit score.
Yeah, because there's always a way around it.
That is just a life lesson that I've seen. If this really mattered for what most people want, most people don't want what they say they want. Most people, because they actually show them that they're happy to be average. Most people are okay just having a job, paying their rent. No, not everybody needs to buy a house. Not everybody wants to do all that stuff. Not everybody needs 5 vacations a year. Most people don't need all of those things. It's nice to say it.
Yeah, they say they want to travel, but
but most people don't. Most people are okay just getting by. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So for those people that are just happy getting by, none of the other shit matters, you know, bro. Yeah, we've got this thing where we're telling people you should be able to do this and you should experience that. Some people don't want to fucking do that.
Okay, cool.
They want to have a family, they want to go to work, and they want to come home to a nice hot meal. And to them, that's cool. Every now and again, we can have a little family vacation to Tenerife. Yeah? And that's it, bro. They're chilling. Not everybody wants a fucking private jet, bro, and a fucking Lamborghini outside their house. And no, I think everybody would want it, but not everybody needs that.
All right, but what I'm trying to say is, just a quick fire around, bro. Okay. You tell me if these are oversharing if someone's asking you for this information. So credit score, oversharing or not?
Is this somebody or your girl or?
Anyone.
For the majority, I guess it's oversharing.
Oversharing, credit score, I think it's basically them asking.
Financial stability?
Yeah, I'll use financial stable, which I think is, it depends. It's an important conversation, especially if you're going to go into business with someone. Going into business, marriage, X, Y, and Z. If you're like my cousin or something, fuck you. You don't need to know my credit score.
Not to your
Yeah. All right. Cool. Password.
Oversharing your password to what?
To anyone. Like you have passwords to maybe phones, logins.
My wife can ask me that.
Yeah, wife can ask you.
My wife can ask me that.
If your brethren's like, but got your phone. What's your password, bro?
He might need to use my phone. That's not an issue.
I feel like people give it to their brethren quicker than anyone else. Because they're not expecting any kind of intrusive kind of, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Honestly, for the first time in my life, bro, my phone's good, man.
Yeah, it's good, man.
My phone's good, bro.
Kojo says his password in his sleep, just 3872. 962, man.
But yeah, bro, like, you're going to be disappointed in my shit, bro. It's going to be the bad promotions.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Nah, I agree. What about...
your partner online?
Partner online. Oversharing. I think if you guys are both already in the limelight, then I don't think it's oversharing necessarily. I think if you're trying to make content or business out of you two, then it's not oversharing. But if you're just randomly, like your wife just works regular, or your husband just works regular job or something, or they're undercover, low key, and you bring them out of their low key and put them in the public, I don't think they're ready for all of that, and I think it can have strain. I think that's oversharing unnecessarily, personally.
I agree with that. I think I've done that in the past. Never do it again.
Yeah.
And I'm of the opinion that, you know, when you find treasure, you hide it. Yeah, treasure's never on the main road.
You show trophies, you hide treasure.
You show trophies and you hide treasure. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? And I think when you find treasure, you gotta protect it.
Nah, I hear that.
That's naturally what everybody's instinct is, to find it safe and lock it up. Yeah? And that's why heirlooms and things like that, you don't just put that on front street or just wear it every day. You put that in a safe, because that has real value. And I feel like when you find somebody that's special in your life, in this world, you got to fucking treat them as treasure and not a trophy.
Yeah.
Trophy is like when you're fucking someone and then, you're having a good time and you're outside with it and there's no plans. Do you know what I mean? That's different. But when you got treasure, man, you got to protect it.
No, I agree. I fully agree with that. What about things like plans, future plans?
In terms of
career.
What do you want?
Yeah.
I think if you're...
So, you know, people ask that broad question, yo, coach, so what shall we expect for you in 2026? Or those kind of questions. You think...
Oh, I've mastered the art of saying this one word. It's one word. It's a really good word. Nothing. So many people are afraid to say they've got nothing going on.
Yeah.
When you say you got nothing going on, it lowers expectation. People leave you alone, right? And then you can stay focused on building that something. But some people know they ain't got nothing going on and they feel the need to just make shit up.
They want to look busy.
Talk, yeah, man, I got a couple things going on, blah, 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 blah. And I've just got to a place now where I ain't got nothing going on. Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
I also like to say that to see what you got for me.
Yeah.
Apart from my business. What you got for me? I got nothing going on. What are we talking about? It's an interview. That's a generic question, which is, she's dating now. This crap question that people still ask in 2020. But which 5 year plan? You're not my bank manager. It's boring. Be creative, right? But I'm saying, like, for me, no, I'm happy just saying nothing.
Happy saying nothing.
Especially now, because you can't tell everybody everything that's going on. And I'm just a beautiful person in the sense of I just love knowing what people really think.
And when I ain't got nothing for you, how do you talk to me? Do I still hear from you? Do I still get to come and hang out? Do I still get invited when I ain't got fuck all going on? Oh, that's the thing there quickly though. Do you go places where you're not invited? Personally, I tell you something for me. It depends on what I'm planning to do when I get there.
Okay. Break that down. So,
if I haven't been invited, but I can get in, and I'm planning to, I don't know, make connections or do something, I'm planning to, I've got an agenda when I get there, then cool. But I can't go there and act like, oh yeah, I deserve to be here, I'm part of the A-listers, I can't go there and just snap. Like, if I'm just there chilling and gallivanting and having a great time socially with no agenda, and I haven't been invited, I don't see why I need to be there. If I'm going there and I've not been invited, I need to be there for a reason. There's got to be a plan. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, you feel it. You feel it though. Like, even like the award show, you go there and it's like, if you're not up for it, if you're not being nominated, it's a different kind of vibe when you're there. You're there, you're taking pictures. You're there. You're kind of mingling a bit.
I mean, you know, people want to socialize. They want to socialize.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, even with the invitation, is it that, you know, would you go?
Or someone close. If someone close to me, okay. I'm saying no one close to me has been invited, and I've not been invited. Why am I there?
Because you want to socialize.
But this isn't my crowd right now.
What do you mean it's not your crowd?
This is not my. Obviously, I haven't been invited, so they didn't know to invite.
No. You know everybody that's going to this motherfucker.
Oh, but
you just ain't been invited.
So I'm going up there to what? To shout the man at the door and say, "Yo, I'm here. Put me on the."
Well, I mean, it's one of those ones. It's well, I guess there's two kind of invitations. There's invitation by the organizer, and then there's invitation because someone's going and they want you to come with them. Most of the time, you're probably gonna get the second one for most things. You see what I'm trying to say? Oh yeah, I got tickets to BET Awards in a row.
Yeah.
Right. That's cool. I already know the capacity I'm going in.
Yeah.
But if I feel like I should be invited to something and I don't get the invite, you know,
man said,
nowhere goes green earth. You're gonna see pull up at a event, and the organizer goes, "Bro, what are you saying?
Where you going?"
Oh, they let you in. They let you in.
Yeah,
bro. I think I've probably had that once in my life.
Yeah.
One time in my life.
Why did you go?
Huh?
Why did you go?
Because I was invited by someone else that was going.
Right.
And it wasn't really, it was just going out. It wasn't like, oh, it was something big to me. But it was one of those ones where I felt that from the person. I was like, interesting. And I love body language because it says more than what people say.
Yeah.
You know? But for me, you will never, anytime you see me somewhere is because I was invited or I felt like something that I wanted to go with and just chaperone someone else or
you
know, go out with the man them or whatever. But I'm happy to chill because trust me, you will not like being there if you weren't invited.
Yeah, it's different. No, I'm saying it's a different capacity. You will
not like it.
It's tolerated and celebrated, isn't it?
Yes, they're gonna tolerate you, bro.
Yeah, it's a different capacity.
You don't want to be somewhere where people are tolerating you. You know, you walk in there, your presence isn't felt. You're not celebrated, bro. Like when you get there, you're not greeted well and all the other stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like there's been times, for example, I've gone a few BET Awards with Michael Blackson, and every time I've gone with him, people have come up to me like, "Oh, yo, what's going on?" What was this song, man? Feels. There's an artist called Feels, African artist. I know he's at BET Awards, and I was there. One thing about me, I know how to make myself small.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know how to make myself small, man. I know how to make myself small.
Don't have to be loud and
it's not about me.
Yeah.
I'm the plus one. I will always behave as a plus one until somebody comes and goes, "Yo," and that's happened a few times when I've gone with Mike to the BET Awards, where people come up to me separately, like, "Yo, what's going on?" And that's all love or whatever. But I'm in a different capacity. I'm here with Mike tonight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And if Mike is the main thing or whatever, I'm fine. I can be in the background and people, "Oh, yo, that's love still." But I know the capacity that I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get invited until Mike, hold on, man, they're talking to me. Hold on, brother, let me do this quick interview real quick, then we can go. Like, some people do that. Because they got main character syndrome, where they've always got to be the main person. And those people oftentimes maybe are known, but they're very like, what's the word? They're not built for it like that. They're not really stars.
Yeah.
You know, the loudest people in the room, they're not a star. Trust me, they're so insecure. And I think the most insecure people tend to be the loudest in the room. They've got to flex and show everybody, "Yo, I'm here, blah, 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 blah." And if you can't ever take the back seat to really appreciate what number one role is, you will never wear that crown properly.
Interesting. So you're saying like extroverted in every scenario means that you don't have that confidence.
No. When you act like you've never been there before.
Right.
It's like girls. You ever take a girl somewhere and she's just doing the most, and it's like, bitch, you're never coming back. Because you don't know how to behave.
Yeah.
Oh, please, can I take a picture? Can I take a picture with this person? Oh, please, you put them in the whip, they just filming your thing. Girls, I'm in the range.
Nah, it's
and
true.
now you're gonna be out of range because you don't know how to behave. You don't know how to just act like, you know what, I've been here before.
Yeah.
Act like you've been there before. Stop doing the most because you will never get invited again. So for me, I know how to play the position, man. Even on stage, if I go up first, I'll give you the first slot performance. I ain't gonna try and do the headliner role. I'm gonna save enough for the next person behind me and pause. And boom, 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 boom. Do you know what I mean? But I play my position at all times. But there are some people that feel like they've got to be the main man at every moment. Even when they're hosting, they make it all about themselves. And you know, they forget that there's a lineup of people to bring up.
Because you got to be. If I was a comedian, you got to be really on point with the time. And so do you save? All right, as a starter, quickly, would you hold some funny back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
is that like a respect thing?
Of course, it's a respect thing.
Okay.
And I don't respect people that don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't respect you like you're starved for time. Do you know what I mean? Like every show you got to make it about you. Do you know what I mean? Like I just don't respect that. I just don't respect it. So certain people, if I see them on the show, I'm not involved. I'm genuinely. I'm like, if I see someone's hosting, put me on the first half.
Yeah.
I'm not closing the show out.
Yeah.
Put me on in the first half. There's no way I can go on after this person does their Netflix special, and then I don't want to bring on 7 comedians after. Fuck out of here, bro. Do you know what I mean? So,
shit.
Anyway, man, no time for dilemma today.
Oh my god.
But it's been a good conversation.
It's been a good one. It's been good.
Don't forget, guys, hit us up on the socials, the No Strings Pod.
Yep.
And follow the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Leave a comment. And let us know, man, what you're not thinking. If there's a conversation that you want us to have or a topic that you want discussed, send them through in the comments or follow us on the social media. Same shit, Kojo Anim Live.
Natty Ranx.
And yeah, man, we'll see you guys soon, man. God bless. Peace out.
Cool.